day 12, and today I wanted to give an update on the AdWords experiments that I've been running, because people seem interested in them, and it's good to know that people are still watching the videos. Kind of keep me going. So yesterday's video got almost 2,000 views, which is really good. Well, at least a tweet got almost 2,000 views, so really happy with that. I think the likes help. Anyways, so the AdWords experiment, the reason I even started doing it was because there was a few like keywords from an SEO integrations point of view that I wanted to kind of test out before I doubled down on them. So I thought if I could try to drive some paid ads to them, that could sort of help me gauge the interest. And so that's kind of why I started doing it, and that's still been my approach, just to test if there's like something interesting. Yeah, so basically there's kind of 4 things I tested with the keywords on AdWords. And so the first one was for a template that we have that gets a lot of searches. That's the one that's been driving a lot of traffic. So far not the traffic that I think is right for Reform, unless I kind of at least made some big changes to the product in a direction that I'm not really very excited about. But I think there's still lots to learn there, like tweak the AdWords there with like negative keywords and stuff like that I don't want to rank for. Then the other thing is for a specific integration we have that I think it might make sense to double down on. That one hasn't worked yet. It looks like it's getting searches, but it's not. Well, my ad is not showing. So I think it might be just something with how I configured it, or maybe I looked at the numbers wrong, in the wrong way or something. That one is not working yet, so still something to tweak there. The other one was for an alternative page we have for a competitor. That one I ran into some problems with trademark stuff. So I used their name, which you can't. So Google just automatically just stopped it. So I had to change that. Now I think it's running again, but it also hasn't really worked yet. So and I think that might be related to my budget, but I haven't tweaked it yet because I haven't just really had the time. The other third one, or the fourth one I tried, sorry, it's just general, like on the sort of form builder niche, which is really broad. That one has gotten some impressions, but a really low click rate, which I think is related to my budget and just like kind of bad copywriting in the ad, because it's so like broad. So the only one that's kind of sort of worked, and I think also resulted in some signups, I'm not 100% sure because my tracking also isn't really working, is the one for a template that we have. I also ran into another thing. We no longer have a free plan for Reform, but I still had somewhere in the footer on the website where it said create free account. So I got blocked on Google for they have like some category that's not allowed, that's called free desktop software. When you have like a free trial or free, like, I don't even understand what it was, but I removed that link and appealed, and then the next day the ads were working again. So I'm learning a lot. And so basically what I've done now is I tried turning some of the ads off to see if I could get the other ones to work and just kind of use my budget there. But then those still aren't working. So yeah, I still have a lot to learn. And I'm just, this is the whole like thing I've been talking about with, like, I'm not super worried about conversions right now, because for the thing that I'm driving traffic for, I don't even really have those pages on the website yet. I started adding some of them this week. I'm not sure I even have the right tracking, I'm not even like I can't even get my ads to run probably yet, because make stupid mistakes like having, you know, illegal keywords on my website or use like trademarked words or something like that. So, you know, like I'm trying to just start really small and try to like have some keywords that I know should, you know, could be interesting, trying to see if I can make them work on AdWords. And then I'll like, the next step will be to like figure out what happens when someone goes to the website. So yeah, that's a bit on an update on the AdWords stuff. Some people also asked about SEO stuff. I think I'll talk about that in another video, but for SEO, the main thing I've been doing is alternative pages and templates. And Michael, who asked about it yesterday on Twitter, he made it sound like it was templates that people could download, maybe give their email or something. That's not, these are templates for reform. So it's like a client intake form, and you click that and you get, you know, the form builder is like pre-populated with a client intake form for you. So that's more the sort of templates that it is. Yeah, anyways, the last one is integrations, but they don't really drive a lot of traffic right now. But I'll talk about that in another video, I think. Someone also asked when we're jumping back on the podcast. For the podcast, Matt and I actually recorded 9 episodes between January and June, and we just finished listening through them to see if there's anything that we sort of wanted to remove or just kind of figure out how we wanted to put it all together. But in not too long, I blame having a baby for this taking a while, but in not too long, there's going to be 9 episodes dropping all at once for Art of Beta, our podcast. That's kind of telling the story of what happened with Reform in that period, and most excitingly, what happened with Summit, Matt's startup in that period, because it kind of took off. And he figured out, I think he figured out product market fit and we documented it, which is exciting. So that's going to be in the podcast, 9 episodes dropping all at once in, I don't know, a month or 2 or something like that is my hope. Anyways, enough of that. Just hanging out here by the lake. I got permission to take a 30-minute walk today. Both the kids are sick. It's awful. And I need to get back home soon. I have my coffee and the weather's nice. And yeah, went for a little walk. All right, see you tomorrow.